So we're just going to take a quick walk around and I'll show you what I want to try and do today. And I've never done any of this before, so we'll be taking some root cuttings from one of my peach tree bushes, and maybe both of them. We've got some other things around here that I want to try and do for the first time, so we'll see how it goes. So the first thing I want to try and do is we've got a nice goji here it's about 2 years old, getting munched on by Briar right now. That's okay, he won't be able to eat that whole thing. And we've got a nice peach tree right here, and it's a rootstock actually. The original tree died. Hey monkey. And we've got a couple of blackberry bushes scattered around. This is one of them. I can't remember what kind they are, but they're a thornless variety. And then we have, of course, the other peach tree bush. So I'll be taking some cuttings from them. And then if we run over here, hey baby, we've got another. Hey Briar, it's okay, bud. We've got another blackberry bush that's not doing very well, but I want to try and take some cuttings off of him and see what happens. And I might also try some other methods like layering, air layering, or maybe bending a cane down and setting a rock on top. This guy may honestly be too far gone, but apparently it's still palatable for Briar, so that's good. And we got some more blackberries over here that I'll take some cuttings off of. And then finally we have some elderberry over here. And I know elderberry can be a little fickle, so I don't expect that this will go well for me. But I do want to try it just to give it a go and see what happens. And I'll explain kind of why it's tricky when we get to it. And then we have some more blackberry here that's got some relatively young shoots that I'll hopefully try and propagate. And a little bit more elderberry over here too. So that's the plan. We're going to take some cuttings and I'll bring you back here in a minute. So I've got my my fancy Home Depot bucket. Still not sponsored. Still waiting for that email or a phone call. Guys, I'm still available. All right. And I put a little bit of water in there so the cuttings stay moist while I'm walking around, because it's going to take a while. And I've just got my.
Hi.
Oh, hi Clara. You want to say hi? There you go. Say hi to your fans. Okay. And I've just got my little, these are Corona clippers. There's a bug in my eye. That was fun. So just gonna go get some cuttings and see how it goes. All right, we're over here at the goji bush. I'm talking about the green ones like these, baby. So a lot of these branches are really woody, and I'm not sure which is better, to grab a nice green shoot like this, or to grab a woody stem like at the end of this one. And so, since I don't know, I'm just gonna try both and see what happens. So if
I'm gonna do this one.
You're gonna do that one? Okay. Well, don't pull on it like that, honey. We're gonna cut it.
Oh,
Silly girl.
I'm gonna do some.
All right, Briar, you're not helping either, bud. Okay. So try both and see which one works better, and I'll report back. So what I'm doing is I'm going down about 6 inches or so, and I'm finding a node, and I'm cutting just Briar, geez, and I'm cutting just above the node to just a little bit like that, and then I'm putting it in the bucket of water, and we'll be putting them in the plant or to pot soon. This guy's just going to town. Look at you. That's fine. Have fun. It's done making fruit anyway. Oh no! You're gonna get me? Okay. Let's get this tree instead. Okay. Let's try this one.
That one's beautiful.
Right above the node, right there.
Right there?
Yep.
I just had to hit it right.
Right there. Got it? Good job. Okay. And where's that go? In the bucket. Good job, baby. So here's a couple woodier peach tree cuttings that I just stripped the bark off the end to expose the cambium. So when I dip them in the rooting hormone, they'll hopefully take a little bit. Hey guys, I've got everything cut. I've got everything potted. So I'll just walk you through what I'm doing. I'm basically since I don't know kind of really what I'm supposed to do or what's optimal, I'm just experimenting. So I'm an engineer, so I work on results basically. So I've got my picnic table here set up with everything that I put together. I had some Miracle Grow potting soil. I know I'm horrible, Miracle Grow, I'm sorry. For the rooting hormone, using this guy here, Dip and Grow. It's a concentrate, so you add water based on what you're going to do. I've got blackberries over here, some elderberries back here, gojis, and some of the peach trees back here, just in various states. Some have all the leaves taken off, some have more woody stems of goji. I've got green goji with leaves and without, different cuttings, different amounts of branch on the bottom. This one, for instance, is a stem, and then it's got a big chunk of branch still attached to it to see if that makes a difference, because I've heard that's how you're supposed to do elderberries. So I did that with all of mine, and then I left leaves on or took leaves off. Sometimes I stripped off the outer bark down to the cambium, and I took notes on everything. So I'm just gonna get all these watered, and I'll probably leave them outside here in the shade on the picnic table and just water them every day, make sure they get what they need, and see what happens. So I'll keep you posted on the results. So I've heard that if you take a rock and you bend a cane down and you set the rock on top, that the cane under the rock will root, and you'll be able to separate it from the main bush, dig it up, and plant it somewhere else. So I thought I'd give that a try. So I'm just gonna put my rock down here, bend it to the ground, and make sure it's actually touching the ground, and walk away. So I also thought I'd try and just put a couple of these peach tree cuttings just straight into the dirt. I didn't treat them in any way, so I'm just gonna keep them watered. There's 4 here. I know they're hard to see, but there's 1 here, 2, 3, and 4. I just stabbed right into the ground, and I'll keep them watered and see what happens. So, so that's it for today. That'd be an ongoing experiment until I hopefully start to see roots. And the peach tree rootstock, that'll be good practice for grafting. I've never grafted before, so as you can see, I have plenty of rootstock to go through. And I still have my one productive tree over here that I would like to replicate. And once I'm good at grafting, I'll be confident to order some rootstock from my other trees. I've got some pears and some plums and jujubes. Hi, Clara. You want to say bye? Bye. Good girl. And so that's the main reason for the peach trees, is I don't plan on planting those. I'm probably not going to plant them in time for fall, because you have to worry about them freezing and everything. They won't be very established, but who knows, maybe I'll try a couple and just see what happens. It's kind of what I'm all about right now, is just experimenting. So that's all for today. I'll be sure to keep you guys posted on how things are growing and if any roots start showing up, and I'll probably make a quick update maybe once or twice a week depending on how it goes. But that's all for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, thanks for watching, and I really hope you're enjoying the series. If you want to learn more about what I do and what PermaEthos does, I encourage you to go to learn.permaethos.com, and you can see all of the different offerings we have for courses, weekly TV shows, and even more. So if you like what I do here and you want to support me, that's the best way to do it. Thank you.